YouScan finds over 100 million social media posts every day, with over half of them being images. Visual Insights will help you get the full picture of discussions around your brand on social media, find previously unknown influencers and brand advocates, measure ad campaigns, calculate ROI from sponsorships, and get insights about who, when, where, and most importantly, how people use your products. Now, let's switch to the system. We developed a technology that leverages machine learning to analyze millions of user images and identify important details, such as logos, demographic data, age group, gender, activity, surrounding objects, setting, and many others. Visual Insights collect images by keywords, OCR, or simply text on the image, and logos. In the analytics section, objects, scenes, from all the visual content YouScan has collected are displayed in a bubble graph. You can see who appears in photos that mention your brand and what they're doing in these photos, and analyze any emerging trend with a single mouse click. To illustrate the visual insights function in a clear and productive way, let's examine each filter we've got using Starbucks as an example. This filter allows you to narrow down the types of publications you want to analyze. You can find out whether images of your brand appear in selfies, screenshots, cartoons, or other types of photos. This is a very useful tool to find out which competitor brands often appear beside yours in user photos. Perhaps this could lead to opportunities to collaborate on a marketing campaign. This filtering option can help determine which objects surround your brand, what kind of clothing, method of transportation, or foods often appear in photos. What's the best way to find a beautiful, trendy filming location for a new commercial? Choose the summer scene filter and you can find photos from numerous interesting places shared by travelers who enjoy Starbucks. Perhaps one of these places can serve as inspiration for your new ad. Modern technology allows us to determine both the person's gender and their approximate age group: toddler, child, youth, or senior. You can also guess their occupation or hobby. What kind of activity is your brand associated with? Our algorithms can recognize activities such as running, cycling, cooking, public speaking, swimming, driving, and 60 others in images. If you want to see which shirt color is the most popular among your customers, you can filter images by color as well. By the way, the numbers here, they can show you right away how often certain tags appear on images where your brand is present. You can also easily combine several visual insights filters. For example, let's say that you are planning a campaign to target parents of young children. So, it'd be important to check out the visual insights that are associated with the brand and that would resonate with your audience in the best possible way. Let's move on to our bubbles chart that shows the most frequent visual tags that can be found on the images. You can see the most popular objects, scenes, and activities here. If we choose some less obvious insights on our insights range, just like this, then we can see the cake decorating scene. This is a rather unusual activity to be associated with Starbucks. By the way, our charts are interactive, so you can click on the elements and dive deeper into the context behind it. When exploring the images, it becomes clear that people love producing cakes and sweets with Starbucks logo. Doesn't it make you think that it's time for Starbucks to develop a range of branded baked goods? Now, let me show you our distribution by engagement graph. And for this, we are going to be using the topic collected for Patagonia as an example. So, on this axis right here, you can see the engagement, so the number of likes, shares, reposts, etc. And on this axis here, you can see the number of unique images that include various activities, objects, persons, scenes, and logos. So on here, you can see quite clearly that, for instance, photos with musicians have a really high engagement rate. So it might be a good idea to include some artists in the next marketing campaign. I would also like to show you our comparison chart. So let's focus on pets food for this one. So here you can see the comparison of various pets foods and types of dogs they're associated with. So you can see the logos of Wellness Score, Royal Canin, and Purina were analyzed, and we can see what type of dogs they're associated the most with. For example, Retriever dog is mostly associated with Wellness Score, whereas a Pug is mostly associated with Mange logo. All data provided by Visual Insights could be shown on dashboards, so it is possible to dive in even deeper into the analytics of the visual content. I hope you found this video interesting. Our research shows that brands miss out on up to 80% of mentions without monitoring visual content. I'd like to invite you to a demo session where we could discuss insights for your brand. Wishing you a great day and cool insights.